Hello, it's Jessica Weaver, founder of Pink Fix Productions, host of the TV show Women Behind the Millions, and founder of the Wealth Boutique. And there is a new trend that's happening. I've been noticing it more and more with the work that we do at the Wealth Boutique and also Pink Fix Productions among high-earning women. And I've noticed it with myself, too, is them valuing their businesses enough to hire professional help. What do I mean by this? So, to give you an idea, as a founder of the Wealth Boutique, right, I've been working on my continuity succession planning, which means if I become disabled, incapacitated, or die unexpectedly, who takes over running the firm and also managing my clients, right? Now, a lot of advisors, what they do is they will get sample draft documents of previous succession plans, and then they'll just revamp them to reflect their own firm. They'll put their firm name in, their name, they'll sign it, and that's it. It's not customized. It's not really looking at the business as a whole. It's really what's an emergency plan because I have nothing there. So, versus what I'm doing now is hiring an attorney, getting the proper life insurance, getting the property disability insurance. So not just my own personal disability insurance and life insurance. I already have that. This is for the business. So I've worked hard to create a very successful business, right? It's worth several $1 million at this point, too. So I don't want, if I pass away, that's gone. My family has also sacrificed for this business. So I'm getting life insurance. And if I pass away, there are people in my company that will pay my family with this life insurance the value of the business. The bigger thing, more likely to happen, hopefully never happens, but is I become disabled. And the revenue that I bring in, being one of the lead advisors, is lost. I have personal disability to pay my personal expenses, but we have overhead here at the Wealth Boutique and Pink Fix Productions. So if I can't do it, then we'll have a disability policy that will pay a certain amount of revenue each month to the firm. Now, why is it important to work with professionals on this and to not just use the draft documents and get slap the insurance on? There are differences in the taxes repercussions of who owns the policy, who's a beneficiary, how it gets paid out, who's paying the premiums each year, each month for it too. If I hadn't worked with an attorney and also a tax professional, we would have had to pay more in taxes, which lower the business valuation, means less money goes to my family, and it's going to cost the successors even more money too. This happens a lot with people and their estates. This is why we added our estate service at the Wealth Boutique a few years ago, and tying in with a platform that has attorneys in every state. Since we have advisors in several states, we just onboarded an advisor in Florida. Shout out to Denise. And we have clients in all different states. We are a nationwide firm. Why do we do this? Because when you die without a will, right, you have to go through probate. You have to go through the courts to get an executor appointed. It's going to cost you so much more time, so much more money. If you have real estate in multiple states or businesses in different states, now you're going into probate in each one of those states, and each probate is different depending on the state, the cost, the time length, if the courts are backed up, all of that stuff too. So I've been noticing, and we've been getting a lot of estate referrals. We've done, 10 over the last few weeks alone. People valuing their assets, what they've built, their businesses, enough to hire professional help. Getting the experts in there. Attorneys, advisors, accountants, title companies, right? Who needs to be involved in these conversations? And it doesn't mean you have to be the ultra high net worth to do this. You should be doing it and planning for these things the moment you start to earn money, the moment you have kids, the moment you open up a business. You are now responsible for that family, for your money, for your business. What else did I say? For your kids too. Okay. Now, other areas of it costing money is we've been doing. Oh, we're back. All right. tax. So we've been doing a lot of tax work. So we've been showing by implementing some tax strategies has been saving people hundreds of thousands of dollars, even sometimes millions of dollars. And it goes down to, do you value you and your family enough to hire a professional to help you save this amount of money versus it just going to the IRS? Right? These are all legal tax strategies, but people who pay attention and are willing to work with a professional, pay a little bit money, they reap the benefits on the back end, right? So I love these because it don't have to be, again, ultra high net worth to get involved, to get a solid estate plan, to understand and learn about these tax strategies, and to hire people to implement for you. I think the difference is when you value yourself enough to do this work, to hire the professionals, you reap the benefits on the back end. It ends up giving you time back, money back, and also a lot of protection from liability down the road. To me, the most beautiful piece of it is because you also get to teach the next generation about it. So now your kids. And I'll give you an idea of this. For my kids, right? They have several accounts already set up for themselves because I know about this and I want them to have a leg up in this world. They already have life insurance. They already have a college savings account. And if we don't use the money for college, it can convert to a Roth IRA. We just set up savings account because through Pigs Fix Productions, I'm able to pay them, and that money's going to go into their life insurance policy, their 529 plan, and then eventually Roth IRAs. And they have UTMA accounts, Uniform Transfer to Minor accounts, which is a custodial account for minors. If you're not 18 in New Jersey, you have to have a guardian on the account for you. So that money goes in there. Whenever they get money for their birthdays, holidays, graduations, things like that, we don't just give it to them. It gets invested, and that money's growing so that they can buy a car, they can pay for a wedding, they can buy a house, whatever it is down the road, more on the fun side versus college side too. So when you hire professionals, it's not just impacting your life, you're then able to replicate it for future generations, your kids' lives as well, make a huge impact on them. So I want to get you thinking that way, that it's not just an investment to hire these professional people for you, it's for your family, your kids, for their future families, and so on. You can see how that wealth transfer gets bigger and bigger as you do this work. And it just starts with valuing yourself enough to do the work and to hire out versus doing the DIY way or the cheap way, let's say ChatGPT way. You need somebody who has the right tools and skill sets, who's constantly updated on tax law changes, estate law changes, things like that too. Okay? So I hope I got you thinking about this. And I'm with you. It took me a while to value the business enough, my own internal value of the business enough, to hire attorneys, accountants, and professional help. So you might not be at that space yet, but this is where you want to get yourself to, because it's going to make a world of a difference. It's going to save you so much money in the end and so much time, and you're going to be able to pass so much more wealth from one generation to the next in the most tax efficient, time efficient manner possible. And that's our goal here at the Wealth Boutique. So tomorrow night we have another Divine Disruptor coming up here. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have April Roberts with us, who sold her own financial firm for multi-millions of dollars to launch the Vixen Gatherings, the Vixen Voice podcast, really helping high-achieving women. So you don't want to miss out on her interview. It's fantastic. And then we're going to roll right into our Trendsetters, our newest season, our newest Trendsetters book. It's out. The book proceeds are all going towards our scholarship funds, along with the merch that's coming up on our store soon. So stay in our world, ladies. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow night on our Women Behind the Millions. See you then.